How's it going, folks? So I got a viewer request video here for y'all today. I'm going to be checking out the band Time Requiem, and the name of the song is Grand Opus. Never heard of this band before, and when I looked them up, it looks like they were active like in the 2000s, which I'm pretty excited about. That's right in the sweet spot for me of my favorite kind of style of power metal. I love that era of power metal, so I'm looking forward to this. And like I said, never heard of them before. There's a viewer request video. This song was requested by this ranger right here. Thank you. And I'm looking really forward to this one here. So without further ado, let's give it a listen. Rangers, go.
Our shadow in the night can be a demon with the power to be God. Before you will survive, you must beware about a thing and what you see. It's in the air right now. I am the rising of the chosen one to see. This bloody war is here to stay. Now it casts down the pieces of silver and of gold in the temple light.
Wow, there's a wild song there, and all of the neoclassical elements, right down my alley. Exquisite. I mean, the neoclassical stuff in here, it's glorious, glorious. Nothing excites me quite like a neoclassical melodic power metal song. And I mean, like I said, the musicianship and everything in here is just stellar. Stellar, absolutely glorious. The entire bridge, the entire musical bridge was just stunning. I mean, I was just eating that up. It just so awesome. So awesome. So yeah, I mean, the musicianship was stellar. I guess I'll get, there's just one critique that I have. One thing that holds this song back from like a fantastique, in my opinion. Just one thing, one simple thing, and that is, well, first of all, I'm not quite sure what the chorus is. I don't know if it's the thing after the bridge, or if it's that thing like in like the first half of the song. It's not quite clear. So, because it seems like the first half of the song kind of has that one element that's the chorus, and then the thing after the bridge, it seems like that's the chorus for the rest of the song. But that element, if I'm not mistaken, was present in the first half, but it seemed almost combined with the verses, sort of. Anywho, so when the song starts out, it kind of has that like choppy sort of thing with the vocals, and then the guitar like dun, and then vocals and dun, dun, and then it just kind of has like that choppy sort of nature to it. And I thought it was cool how it starts off, the beginning of the song starts off with that. Now, in my opinion, I think that should have been the end of it, because it was a cool kind of start to the song, a neat little beginning before the song kind of starts ripping and takes off. But then you get that part like two more times, and each time I liked it less. The second time I was kind of like, oh, okay, all right, it's still kind of cool, but I was thinking to myself, is this the chorus? So I was, it brought me down, onto the fence, really. But then when it happened the third time, I was like, man, again? It just really kind of broke up the momentum of the song, and it got to the point where it just kind of felt awkward, and so I just really did not dig that. Again, I loved it in the beginning. Great intro, great way to start the song. It was really cool, but then doing it two more times after the song has kind of taken off and all that, it just chops the song up. Big time, and it loses the momentum. And so especially when I heard it the third time, I was just like, it just sucked all the energy out of the song and out of me. So I would have really done away with that. That's my big critique. I guess I lied a little bit, but this isn't, this would, I don't think this necessarily would have kept it from a fantastique, but at the very end, how I was doing the it just went on too long. Like, I know the song's kind of fading out, but I mean, it just went on way too long, to where, again, it's just kind of like, okay, this is still going. You're kind of just wanting the song to finish at that point. So to do it like once, maybe twice at the end, it would have flown, but then just kind of end the song, instead of it just continuing on and just doing that over and over. It just, because there's no real melody to it. It's just kind of like a little flourish. So, yeah, I don't know. If they didn't repeat that beginning part with like the vocals and all that stuff, two more times after the first time, if that was all smoothed out and you kind of had like the chorus that was present after the bridge, that just kind of really took over and you didn't have that other part anymore. But then they had that ending. Would that have prevented a fantastique? I don't know. It's hard to say. But it definitely lets the song out like with a whimper, or just fizzles kind of. So I think if they had just done that flourish thing once, maybe twice, and then da-da-da-da, and then like that's the end, it just would have been much smoother than just really dragging it out. So anywho, those are the two things. But aside from that, love this song. Absolutely loved it. I loved the verses. I loved that like chorus thing after the bridge, which again I think was also present before, but kind of fused with the verses before you get that choppy thing again. Absolutely love that. So I love the verses. I love that. I love the musicianship. The guitar work was killer. The keyboard was absolutely incredible. You know, the drums did a great job. Everything sounded really good. I love the sweeping melodies and the vocals. Really liked his voice. I thought he did a phenomenal job with the song, with his delivery and everything. And so I was loving all of that. Then you get the bridge, which I already kind of briefly talked about, with all the crazy solos and really letting the neoclassical stuff shine. And even though, I mean, that's present throughout the whole song. But just the solos, the keyboard, the guitar, incredible. I mean, I was like in heaven listening to all of that. It was glorious. And then it comes out of that with just like the vocal melody that was there after the bridge and stuff, which is it's soaring and it's so melodic and it went so well with the music. The music is killing it. It's like ripping. It's faster tempo and just like I said, sweeping melodies, really taking you through the song, both vocally and musically. And it's just incredible, absolutely incredible. And then it kind of fizzles out there at the end a little bit. It sucks a little bit of the life out of the song. But yeah, I mean, there were so many elements in here that I just absolutely loved. Absolutely loved. It was executed so well, performed so well. And like I said, the vocals, really liked his voice. Great quality to his voice. And he really commanded the sound, you know, when he was singing, he was really commanding the song and you know, taking you on the melodic journey vocally. So, yeah, I mean, absolutely loved 95% of this song. Absolutely loved it. You know, just those couple things were just tweaked. I mean, very easy to fix that, too. Very, very easy. And so, yeah, if they had just kind of smooth those elements out, that this would easily have been a fantastic. But regardless, an incredible song. Band I definitely have to look into. So thank you so much to the Ranger who requested this song. And folks, what do you think of this song? You know, let's talk about it in the comments below. And also, are y'all familiar with this band? How's this song stack up to kind of some of their other works? What's a good album for me to jump into? Because when I looked them up, it looks like they released like 3 back in the 2000s and then have been quiet since. But from what I could tell, that there was no like definitive like into the band or confirmation that they were over. I guess it's maybe just been in limbo. So I don't know if they'll ever make a triumphant return or anything. But anywho, yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.